Good day, dear ones. Welcome to Saturday Relationship Talk with Olami. My name remains Olalere Olamilekun. During the week, as our tradition, I posted about two things, and I said people should vote for the one they wants me to talk about this weekend. Number one, forgiveness in relationship, and number two, what what men and women want in relationship. So I got calls, pictures, and people voted for the second one. And more so, sometimes ago, a friend of mine, she sent me something to talk about. That's about a month or thereabouts, but I've forgotten. And if I could remember vividly, she said, "Man has wife at home and has love of their life outside." Do you understand what that means? That men normally have wife, mother of their children at home, now have love of their life outside. So if we put it together side by side, it's still same thing. That what does man want? I believe that's our question then, but I've forgotten. So I will combine the two together. Compile with the allegedly Regina Daniels Ned Wonko relationship. Allegedly. I've seen people talked about these things. Like some are saying, why is she angry? Allegedly, I repeat, why is she angry? Because Ned takes another wife. So a lot of people have blamed her. Some have supported her. Some have blamed Mr. Ned allegedly because we haven't have a direct statement to the effect. So we'll still use allegedly. But let's quickly go to today's discussion. What does man/woman wants in a relationship? This thing is somehow entangled that we need to try and loosen it so that people can understand better and possibly it will help going forward. There are two things we need in relationship and marriage. What are the two things? Want and need. Want and need. Wants are things, I don't want to use material things, but I can use material and physical things. Like, okay, I love fair skin girls, I love black skin girls, I love tall, short, busty, and stuffs. From the girl side, I love guys that are tall, lanky, black, fair, rich, anything you can think of that we can use to describe what we want in on other gender is wants. Those are our wants. Now, apart from wants, we have need. What can we term as our need? I think the direct answer for need is, let me just say, peace. Now, this can be breaking down to some things like, okay, is it comfort? But everything that can give someone peace of mind in the opposite gender, in your partner, is need. So don't forget, I said the two things we need in this life in a relationship is want and need. I've explained want to be material and physical things that we can admire in our partner or in other gender, whereby need is something personal to our hearts, like peace of mind, or should I just say peace of mind. Now, that peace of mind can be money or word of advice or anything that can just keep us, that can make the other gender dear to us. That is need. Now, this is where it gets serious. For women, for men, when we want to get into a relationship or marriage, we usually separate want and need. Let me explain this. When we see someone that we like, okay, we will first prioritize our wants. Like, okay, is this the physique that I like? Oh, she's tall, she's fair, she's dark. All those our wants. We prioritize it at the point of choosing a partner. It is when we now get serious in the relationship or after marriage that we most times consider our needs. That is how men operate. So we consider wants ahead of need. To the ladies, to the girls, they do the two together. No matter how desperate a girl can be, no matter how desperate, no matter the situation, they put the two side by side. Oh, I want tall guy, I want lanky guy, I want dark guy, I want fair guy, I want everything. Immediately they are thinking of their wants. They are considering their needs too. Will he be able to take care of me? Is he compassionate? Is he they consider it side by side. They don't leave one and choose one. So do we get men prioritize wants ahead of need. They score their partners based on want first. Then afterwards, after the relationship or after marriages, they now consider the need. Whereby girls they put the two side by side, both want and need. If a girl, in fact, most times I can say they prioritize need more than want. Most times, let's call a spade a spade. If a girl needs a guy that can give her a peace of mind that okay, this guy won't cheat on me, they can sacrifice that for marrying a short guy. I don't know if you understand me. A girl can marry, even if her choice is tall guy, she can marry a short guy, provided she felt, oh, this guy will give me the peace that I need. Like maybe okay, she knows herself as a very jealous girl, and she knows this guy will not cheat on me. They can do that. But we guys prioritize want ahead of our need. Now to put it in proper how will I put it now? To just make it clearer, to put it the record straight. Now, once the relationship starts, guys will now start considering their needs. Most times, their needs might be I want a girl that okay, whenever I'm home, she will welcome me. I'll be able to pass aggression over and bringing from outside on her. She should just be like where I can relax. The girl might not be such person. She might be someone that felt no, you can't transfer aggression. That might be her person. But because when choosing, the guy has not considered that the needs, they are now in marriage. So guy will now start most times guy will now start looking for that need outside. That is why it seems oh guy does not know what they want. No, it is not that they don't know what they want. The mistake is they know what they want, but their need they did not prioritize it from beginning. So they will now be looking for it. And one funny thing about life is this, they may not even find it forever. Because the other girl they went to meet outside might pretend at the beginning to be giving him that peace, that elusive peace. At the long run, that one too will show her character. It might not be what he needs. So that's the major problem of guys. They tend to instead of considering the need and want together, they consider want first before need. So after everything, they will now be looking for need. But girls, which perfect explain the Regina Daniel allegedly situation. How does this mean? Regina, possibly coerced by her mom or possibly allegedly, her want is a man that can take care of me, that can. Those are the things I believe they used to convince her to marry Mr. Ned allegedly. Now, her need was okay. I will be the I would like the face of Mr. Ned. Like I will be the baby of the house forever. That is what she thinks that will be her need. That is what there is every possibility she might even have the conversation with Mr. Ned. Like, please oh, I don't want. I don't mind you have wives already, but I don't want anyone to now be threatening me or stuffs. There is every possibility. That is how woman operates. So when the relationship started, Mr. Ned is giving her both want and need. But immediately you want to take the need away from girl. Most times, I don't want to say all the times, their first option is to pull out. Because they can't separate it that, oh, fine, he's a fine guy that I like, he's taking care of me. If that's our need, he wants to take it, they will walk away. It is always the first choice. That is why most times people mix it together. You know, guys, now instead of walking away, they will try and look for their own needs outside and still keep their wants at home. Girls don't do that. Possibly because of our society that favor guys to have more girls than girls. Possibly because of that. But that is the major thing there. Guys look for the need, the elusive needs outside. Girls consider the two together. Once you are denying them that need, it might not necessarily be money. It might be the scenario of allegedly the Regina that I just put. Like she wants to be the baby of Mr. Ned forever. Anything denying her that is denying her her peace, she will opt it out. That is how girls operate. I hope we've been able to pick one or two things in this week relationship talk as well. Guys separated want from need. Girls consider the two. Guys look for that need outside. So invariably, as the wife, as the girl, if you don't want your guy to be looking outside, you need to try and study what is that elusive thing that he needs, and you need to work on it, provided it's something you can do. As girls, you already have that already, you always choose the two together. But I can only plead that even if something is happening to that your need, can you kindly relax and don't take walking away as your first option. Thank you for this week relationship talk with Olami. Don't forget, kindly help us to share. And if you have anything or comments on this on our videos, or you want us to talk about anything, you can inbox us. Have a nice weekend.